I swear I'm the last person to be giving beauty advice right now. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I kind of want to give you guys a few little like beauty tips and tricks and like hacks and stuff like that. Just kind of mix it up a little. I don't know, I've been wanting to do this video for a while. It's took me a while to actually think of all of my beauty tips and like all of my beauty hacks that I use. Even though I use them, I don't usually it's not like I actually think about them, you know what I mean? But today I want to share them with you guys, and I'm not going to make this a long introduction, so I'm just going to go ahead and hop right into it with you guys. I actually see this one a lot, like time and time again, where women, like how they'll curl their eyelashes, you know what I mean? A lot of women I've noticed will clamp down and then hold it for 3 seconds and then they're done, you know what I mean? Don't do that. Not only does it make an unnatural crease in your eyelashes, but the curl will not last either. Instead, try the pump technique. What you want to do is you'll start at the base of your lash and pump the curler 3 times. Okay, and then after that, move to the center of your eyelash and repeat, pumping it 3 times. And then after that, move to the very tips of your eyelashes and repeat, pumping 3 times. It'll give you literally a gorgeous sweep of lashes that'll actually last. Like the curl will last. I love wearing false lashes. I don't know about you guys. If you love false lashes, but you think that they are, they're a pain to apply, go ahead and skip the glue and the tweezers, in favor of baby powder. Yes, I do use this hack sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. After you've curled your eyelashes, and you've applied 1 coat of mascara, go ahead and dip like a clean mascara wand or like a cotton swab, Q-tip, into some baby powder. And then what you'll want to do is sweep it along the underside of your lashes. And then after that, apply another coat. What it does is the mascara, it adheres to the baby powder, creating dark fibers that make your lashes actually look longer and fuller. So you don't even have to wear falsies. This hack I like to actually pretty much teach to beginners when it comes to like highlighting and contouring. Highlighting, and shading your face is really a great way to give you, like a red carpet look, but it can be complicated to some people. However, instead of trying to pretty much emulate, I guess, complicated facial maps or something like that, try using, which is what I call the Magic 3 technique. After applying, like your foundation, your concealer, however, whatever your steps are in your makeup process, once you get to that stage in your makeup process, what you'll want to do is load up your brush with bronzer. And then you'll want to start at the forehead, like right above your temple. Alright, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to draw a 3 on your face with it. So starting right at your forehead, like right above the temple, just kind of draw down, going into like your cheekbone right in there, and only going about halfway. And then coming back and drawing right there onto your, like right on your jawbone. And going only to like the corner of your mouth. Does that make sense? And then you'll just want to repeat the same technique onto the other side. So you're pretty much just drawing 2 3s onto your face, onto the side of your face. This technique actually allows you to apply the bronzer in places that would naturally be exposed to the sun. As I say, and then after that, what you'll want to do is just add a little bit of highlighter to your cheekbones and you're good to go. This one is really an easy one, honestly. Because there is literally a bunch of products out there that pretty much promise us that they're gonna like swell up our lips, you know what I mean? But normally they usually cause 2 problems. The first one is the products will work, but by irritating our lips, which can be painful to some people. And number 2, they only achieve for a short-term effect. So what you can do to make your pouty lips, I guess, and make them last longer on top of that, is by using a little bit of eyeshadow. What it's going to do is it's going to give you like a volumizing effect. What you can do is, go ahead and apply your lipstick, and then brushing on like a shimmery ivory eyeshadow to the center of your lips only, okay? And what it's going to do is it's going to create a 3D effect that makes your lips look fuller. There's not going to be any irritation, and you won't have to go out and spend a bunch of money for special products. The same goes for clear lip gloss as well. Just dab it onto the center of your lips. I actually use this one a lot. I love wearing perfume, and I'm sure a lot do, but I hate it when it wears off by lunchtime, which happens sometimes, especially if you've splurged on like a designer fragrance, you know what I mean? Believe it or not, a short-lived scent may not be a formula issue. It may be like a placement issue. I'm sure, as most of you know, perfumes should be applied at pulse points, like your wrist, your necks, stuff like that. And like if you're wearing, shorts, skirts, or even a dress, you'll even want to put some like on the back of your knees. But if you are like me and like a more subtle scent, like a more subtle fragrance of your perfume, but you don't pretty much want to like bathe in it, what I do is I'll take my perfume and I'll spray it on my hairbrush and then brush it through my hair. I use this one almost every single time I put my hair up. Actually, I used this hack today, putting my hair back. Unfortunately, we all have to deal with it when using bobby pins because they don't like to stay in our hair. They don't. They like to fall out, slide out, whatever, and it completely messes up the entire look. Drives me nuts. What you'll want to do to actually make sure that your bobby pins like stay is what you'll want to do is lay out a paper towel and pretty much take your bobby pins and lay them all out on the paper towel, and then take a like a firm hold hairspray. Make sure it's firm hold hairspray though. All right, and what you're gonna want to do is like a generous coat of that hairspray and spray every single one of those bobby pins. Make sure it is a generous coat of firm hold hairspray though. And once you have sprayed them, with a decent amount, let them dry. I suggest doing this, like within 30 minutes before you're wanting to do your hair and stuff like that though. But once they're dry, when you go to use them, there is a certain way to use them afterwards. This side right here, the wavy part, all right, is going inward facing your scalp. Normally, you'd be putting it on like that, but instead, what you want to do is put it on like that. And I'm telling you, locked. Like they are locked in your hair after that. So until you go to take them out. I am a cheapskate, so I actually use this one a lot as well. I like to make sure that I get every bit of my formula because when it comes to a mascara, I do splurge on a mascara. So I like to make sure that I get every last drop of formula before throwing it away and buying a new one. If you're like me and you like to get every last drop of your formula out of your makeup or anything like that, when it comes to mascara, one hack that I use is I will take a few drops of like contact lens, saline solution, and I'll take a few drops of that or whatever and shake it up. What it does is it pretty much like re-moistens the mascara, and what that does is it pretty much gives me roughly around about another week's worth of product to use. So now if you're not like a contact lens wearer, what you can do is you can mix up your own saline solution. Just grab a teaspoon of non-iodized salt and add it to 1 cup of warm water. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stir it until it dissolves. And then after that, you're going to want to store it into like an airtight container. And you can use like a medicine dropper or an eyedropper or whatever to put into like your mascara tube to use and shake it up. Also, speaking of mascara, another way to also help it prevent from drying out quicker is a lot of people I've noticed will pump their mascara before applying it. That is so bad. Do not do that. What it does when you pump your mascara is by pumping it, you're also allowing more air to get inside of the tube. It's pretty much pumping more air into your tube, which can also cause bacteria buildup, and you can get an infection you can get an infection on your eyelids and stuff like that just from pumping your mascara, because you're allowing bacteria to build up quicker inside of your mascara tube. Instead of pumping, I highly suggest like swirling it and then pulling it out and applying. But do not pump. That is like the worst thing you can do for your mascara. My hair gets staticky like no other. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of the weather. I don't know if it's because of my shampoo. What? But my hair is staticky like all the time, and it drives me nuts. I've tried a lot of products and a lot of things to try to stop, like prevent it. But the one thing that I have found that actually helps really well with staticky hair is dryer sheets. Take a dryer sheet and pretty much run that dryer sheet through your hair. I'm telling you, it will help take that static away, but it'll also give you soft and silky hair that smells really good as well. My mom actually told me about this trick. I've never actually tried it, but I have watched her do it, and I have seen it work on her cuticles, which is insane. Instead of getting like the cuticle treatment, which I know can be very, very painful to some people, you could take lip gloss or lip balm. I've noticed that my mom prefers lip balm more, but you could take lip gloss or lip balm as like an alternative treatment for your cuticles. What you'll do is you'll apply the lip balm where needed and pretty much just kind of push back your skin for smoother and less painful results. I've actually used this hack a couple times, and it's always seemed to work for me every time. What you'll do is you'll use salt spray in your hair and roll them into 2 separate buns. Then after that, what you're going to want to do is blast them with a blow dryer for probably about a minute or 2 on each bun. Make sure that the blow dryer is on high, and then once you're done blow drying it, keep them like that for roughly about 30 minutes. Then you'll pretty much just kind of shake your hair out, and there you go, you have beach waves. This one's actually really easy to do, and I know a lot of people are like, white liner, what? What you want to do is you'll want to take like white lip liner or even eyeliner and draw pretty much just like a small V shape, like right above your cupid's bow. What that'll do is it'll accentuate your cupid's bow and pretty much make it really pop. I'm telling you, if you try it, you will see a difference. There's been times where I've been out of cream blushes and I've been too lazy to go to the store, or I just didn't want to spend the money on them. You know what I mean? What I would do is I would take my lipstick and just kind of dab it lightly on my cheeks and just kind of blend them out, but in like an upward motion. Don't dab a lot on your cheeks. I mean, unless you want a lot of color on your cheeks, then go for it. But if not, just gently dab some lipstick in the color you want, but dab it on your cheeks and then just kind of blend it out in an upward motion. It's not only going to lift your cheeks, but it's going to give you such a beautiful color to them. I have had deodorants that hasn't worked before, and I've had like sweat stains. Gross, I know, okay? But a little hack that my grandma had told me about and I tried was use essential oils instead of deodorant. What you want to do is you'll want to rub, bergamot? I don't know how to pronounce it, but bergamot or something like that. You can even use rose or even lemon oil and just kind of rub them in your armpits, okay? I'm telling you, it'll work. Not only is it going to keep it fresh there, but it's also going to smell really good, and it's going to make your armpits so soft. My sister-in-law has actually done this hack before. I've never actually tried it, but she has showed me like standing in front of me, actually applying it to her hair, showing me. You can use laundry starch spray. What you'll do is you'll pretty much just spray it in your hair just like you would dry shampoo. Believe it or not, it gets rid of the grease. But yeah, that's pretty much all of my hacks. I'm sure I'll probably think of more later, probably do another video for you guys if you'd like. If you guys have any life hacks or beauty hacks or any kind of hacks really that you'd like to share, go ahead and drop them down in the comment section below. I would love to read them, you guys. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this though. I hope you guys actually learned something and maybe actually get to try even just one of these hacks, you know? Thank you guys so much for watching though. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that little notification icon so that way you guys get notified every time I upload a new video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.